Stephen King, a name synonymous with fear. His works have haunted the imaginations of readers for decades, creating a legacy that is both terrifying and awe-inspiring. From the eerie town of Derry to the haunted halls of the Overlook Hotel, King has crafted worlds that are as vivid as they are nightmarish. His ability to tap into the primal fears that reside within us all is unparalleled, making him a true master of horror. He weaves tales that chill us to the bone. Each keystroke on his typewriter is a step deeper into the unknown, a journey into the darkest corners of the human psyche. His stories are not just about monsters and ghosts, but about the fears that lurk within us all. The fear of the unknown, the fear of loss, the fear of madness. These are the themes that King explores with a deft hand, creating narratives that are as thought-provoking as they are terrifying. King's stories linger in our minds long after the lights are out. They invade our dreams, turning our sleep into a battleground of nightmares. His characters, so vividly drawn, become a part of our own psyche, their fears and struggles mirroring our own. Whether it's the terror of a possessed car or the creeping dread of a small town with a dark secret, King's tales have a way of staying with us, haunting our thoughts and making us question the safety of our own world. His impact on horror is undeniable. With over 60 novels and 200 short stories, King has redefined the genre, pushing the boundaries of what horror can be. His works have been adapted into countless films, TV shows, and miniseries, each one bringing his terrifying visions to a new audience. But it's not just the quantity of his work that is impressive, it's the quality. Each story is a masterclass in suspense, a lesson in how to build tension and create fear. He is a master of his craft, a true storyteller. His ability to create complex, believable characters is one of his greatest strengths. These are not just victims waiting to be killed off, but real people with hopes, dreams, and fears. It's this depth of character that makes his stories so compelling, drawing us in and making us care about their fates. And when the horror does come, it is all the more effective because we are so invested in these characters. King's writing is visceral, pulling readers into dark worlds. His descriptions are so vivid, so detailed, that we can almost feel the chill in the air, hear the creak of the floorboards, and see the shadows moving in the corners of our vision. He has a way of making the unreal feel real, of turning the ordinary into the extraordinary. It's this ability to create such immersive, believable worlds that sets him apart from other writers in the genre. He understands our deepest fears and anxieties. Whether it's the fear of the dark, the fear of death, or the fear of the unknown, King knows how to tap into these primal fears and use them to create stories that are both terrifying and deeply resonant. His monsters are not just creatures of the night, but manifestations of our own inner demons, the fears and anxieties that we all carry with us. With each sentence, he builds suspense, making us afraid to turn the page, yet unable to resist. His pacing is masterful, slowly ratcheting up the tension until we are on the edge of our seats, our hearts pounding in our chests. And just when we think we can't take any more, he delivers the final devastating blow, leaving us breathless and wanting more. Stephen King is not just a writer of horror, he is a master of the human condition, a storyteller who understands the power of fear and uses it to create some of the most unforgettable stories of our time. The Shining tells the story of the Torrance family. Jack, an aspiring writer, takes a job as winter caretaker at the Overlook Hotel. Isolated by snow, the family arrives at the grand but eerie hotel. Jack hopes to find inspiration for his writing. Instead, he finds something far more sinister. The Overlook has dark secrets, and it's hungry for the Torrances' souls. Jack Torrance is a deeply flawed man. He battles alcoholism and a volatile temper. The Overlook preys on his weaknesses, pushing him towards madness. Wendy, his wife, is strong and resilient. She tries desperately to hold her family together. Then there's Danny, their young son. Danny possesses a gift, a terrifying ability called the Shining. He sees things others don't, the hotel's gruesome past. The Overlook Hotel is a character in itself. Grand and imposing, it holds a dark and violent history. Its presence is suffocating, its corridors filled with whispers of past horrors. The hotel isolates the Torrances, cutting them off from the outside world. It becomes a breeding ground for their fears and anxieties. The Overlook is more than just a setting. It's a force that manipulates and destroys. The Shining is a chilling blend of psychological and supernatural horror. Stephen King's masterpiece delves deep into the human psyche, exploring the darkest corners of the mind. The story is set in the isolated Overlook Hotel, a place that seems to have a life of its own. The hotel's eerie presence is felt from the very beginning, creating an atmosphere thick with tension and dread. Jack Torrance, the protagonist, is a struggling writer and recovering alcoholic who takes a job as the hotel's winter caretaker. His descent into madness is fueled by the Overlook's evil influence, which preys on his vulnerabilities and amplifies his darkest impulses. The hotel's malevolent force seems to awaken something sinister within Jack, turning him into a threat to his own family, but it's also rooted in his own personal demons. Jack's troubled past and unresolved issues make him susceptible to the hotel's influence. His internal struggle is palpable as he battles between his desire to be a good husband and father and the overwhelming urge to succumb to the darkness within him. This internal conflict adds a layer of complexity to his character, making his transformation all the more terrifying. Danny, Jack's young son, possesses a psychic ability known as the Shining, which allows him to see the hotel's ghostly inhabitants and sense its malevolent energy. Danny's gift is both a blessing and a curse, as it provides him with insight into the hotel's dark history, but also exposes him to its horrors. His visions are haunting and vivid, painting a picture of the Overlook's sinister past. These apparitions torment the family, pushing them further into terror. The hotel's ghosts are not just passive observers, they actively seek to manipulate and harm the Torrance family. The apparitions are a manifestation of the hotel's evil, each one with its own tragic backstory that adds to the overall sense of dread. The family's growing fear and paranoia create a claustrophobic atmosphere that keeps readers on edge. King masterfully blurs the lines between reality and the supernatural, creating a narrative that is both unsettling and thought-provoking. The Overlook Hotel itself becomes a character in the story, its dark corridors and hidden secrets serving as a backdrop for the unfolding horror. The hotel's influence is pervasive, seeping into every aspect of the characters' lives and leaving them questioning their own sanity, leaving readers questioning what is real and what is imagined. The Shining is a testament to King's ability to tap into primal fears and explore the complexities of the human mind. It is a story that lingers long after the final page is turned, a haunting reminder of the darkness that can reside within us all. King is a master of suspense. He uses vivid imagery and a slow, deliberate pace to build tension. He creates a sense of dread that permeates every page. He understands the power of suggestion, leaving some things to the reader's imagination. This makes the horror even more effective, allowing our minds to conjure up our own terrifying interpretations. The Shining is filled with symbolism and hidden meanings. The number 42 appears repeatedly throughout the novel, a nod to the year 1942, when the Holocaust was at its peak. King himself has admitted that the book was inspired by his own struggles with alcoholism. The Overlook Hotel is based on the Stanley Hotel in Colorado, where King and his wife stayed one night. The Shining is a landmark in horror literature. Written by Stephen King and published in 1977, it has become one of the most iconic and influential horror novels of all time. The story delves deep into the human psyche, exploring themes of isolation, madness, and the supernatural. King's masterful storytelling and vivid imagery have left an indelible mark on readers, making The Shining a timeless classic that continues to captivate new generations. It has terrified readers for decades. The novel's ability to evoke fear and suspense is unparalleled, drawing readers into the eerie world of the Overlook Hotel. The psychological horror elements, combined with the supernatural occurrences, create a sense of dread that lingers long after the final page is turned. The Shining's impact on the horror genre is profound, influencing countless writers and filmmakers who seek to replicate its chilling atmosphere and complex characters. Its impact on pop culture is undeniable, inspiring countless adaptations and homages. Stanley Kubrick's 1980 film adaptation, starring Jack Nicholson and Shelley Duvall, has become a cultural touchstone in its own right. The film's iconic scenes and memorable lines such as "Here's Johnny" have permeated popular culture, cementing The Shining's place in the pantheon of horror. Additionally, the novel has inspired numerous adaptations, including miniseries, stage plays, and even a sequel, Dr. Sleep, which was also adapted into a film. The story of the Torrances and the Overlook Hotel continues to resonate with readers today. The novel's exploration of family dynamics, addiction, and the descent into madness remains relevant, offering a chilling reflection of the human condition. The Overlook Hotel itself has become an iconic setting in horror fiction, its haunted halls and sinister presence serving as a character in its own right. The Shining's enduring appeal lies in its ability to tap into universal fears and anxieties, making it a story that transcends time and place. It reminds us that sometimes the most terrifying monsters are the ones we create ourselves. The novel's exploration of Jack Torrance's descent into madness and the impact of his actions on his family is a powerful commentary on the darker aspects of human nature. The Shining forces us to confront the idea that the true horror may not lie in external forces, but within our own minds and actions. This introspective approach to horror is what sets The Shining apart and ensures its lasting impact on readers and audiences alike. The Shining is a timeless masterpiece of horror, a chilling exploration of the darkness that lurks within us all. Its influence extends beyond literature and film, permeating various aspects of popular culture and inspiring a myriad of creative works. The novel's ability to evoke fear, provoke thought, and resonate on a deeply personal level ensures that it will continue to be celebrated and studied for generations to come. The Shining is not just a story, it is an experience, a journey into the depths of terror and the human soul.